Howdy boys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here and welcome back to episode number 2 of season number 2. And today we've got a big episode because it's the end of the transfer window and there's still business to be done. There's still moves to be made. If you didn't see the last episode, go back and watch it now. And if you have just done that, you should be back here with us now, excited for the rest of this one. We got a lot of deals done last time out, boys. It was a good episode for us. Telford came in, who cost us 1.6 million, and more came in as well, who cost us 1.5 million. Along with some players leaving the club, we signed 4 free agents as well. Timmy Abraham, who we now know is the brother of Tammy, and hopefully will bloom late and be just as good, if not better than him. Harry Banks, who had a really good start, Bert, and Austin, who's going to be the backup goalkeeper. So we were instantly stronger. We got our first win of the season here, and we're going to be kicking off with Walsall. Now, we did get a couple of questions, and I want you to bear in mind that when you give us questions to answer in a video, you're actually a little bit further behind in the series than me. So I do apologize, but I will always endeavour to answer them. The first one was sign high-rated free agents, and I feel like we're already doing that, / we have already done that. Another one of the questions was to bring in Savin, who's actually supposed to be a very good goalkeeper. I don't know which one, though, because I didn't get a first name. So we've got Toby, who I imagine it maybe not be him. At the end of the day, we signed Austin as a freebie, and we've already got King. And at the end of the day, I don't feel like that's a position we should actually be spending any of the budget on. Again, if you want to ask questions, get answered in the video, hashtag Ask Yorkie, and I'll do my best to get them answered during these episodes. Now, I want to spend money in this window, and I think we can do, because we have made a profit of 2.6 million. Within the same season, sign one crucial player and make a profit of 2.6 million. We've actually done that. This is completed. So I believe I can spend the rest of the budget now and not worry about that objective. We do have 2.76 million, which we are going to beef up a little bit. And I still think we need another centre-back. Before we make a signing, though, I want some scout reports to come back. So we're going to give them, I think there's 4 days on one of the defenders I want to take a look at. This is going to be a starting 11 to take on Walsall. We're actually going to play this one because they got promoted with us, so I fancy playing this match. We have rotated a little bit because this week is a very, very busy week. We've got Cardiff coming up as well, which is going to be a massive game. I am going to change the kits because this is absolutely ridiculous. I think they go way better in the green. Another 3 points here, though, would be massive. And again, I've said it so many times, but these are the games you've got to get 3 points from. Like the Wimbledon game here in League One. We've had a little bit of an easier start to the season with Bolton, Wimbledon and Walsall. These matches matter. I want to get off to a good start now. Telford's been given his first start up top. And it's really purely because of the performance in the last match. Like, he was really good. He came on and bagged himself a goal. I think he thoroughly deserves the opportunity to start today. McAlnay as well. How could I not start him after scoring 2 goals in the last match? That one across to Kelly. Into McAlnay. Look at that work to Lund. It's deflected. You get a corner out of it. And if you didn't see last time, we scored our first corner goal. Can we get our second corner goal? The answer is no. There's a lot of players getting their first start here, so it'll be hugely important. That is a good ball from Asante. Get that back, Kelly, to Telford, but he's offside. I think if Asante does it back heel that and controls it, we'd have been in a much better position. Go back to Bert there, and I can spot Lund making that run in. He's found McAlnay in a good position. I thought that was going to deflect in. Needed another ball back across there from McAlnay. Oh, I already know it. Like, we needed that ball to come back across again. Going to ping that one out wide. And go back into McAlnay. Oh, it was good. His footwork's been good as well, actually. He finds Dom Telford. Oh, why did you control it, Dommy boy? Just hit it first time. I feel like we're not punishing them here, and we should be. And that worries me, and I really wanted to change to the centre-back there, and it didn't let me. Bolton has cut that ball out 4 or 5 times now. He had a poor end to the season. He's finishing this season well. Isela. Back out wide. Oh, that was a good ball in. Isela back across. I missed the tackle, and it's going to be 1-0. And it's been all Salford in this match. But Walsall have the lead with their first shot. Feels like a familiar sentence, though. A really familiar sentence from me. Too many bodies in the way, and we just couldn't do anything about it. It's really going to leave. That's really going to leave a bad taste in the mouth for the halftime team talk. Kind of stems from Bert giving the ball away. Not really robust enough from him to work our way back into the game. And this has been the match. It's been all us. It's been absolutely all us without the goals. Go on then, McAlnay. That's lovely. Dom Telford's making a run. And I don't know what that ball is from Bert. I really don't. He needs to sort himself out, or else he's going to come off here. Lackluster first half from Salford. Very lackluster. And I can't believe we're losing. One shot. That is all they've had. Just one shot, 28% possession, and they've done us in. Should be noted, we're yet to have a shot on target as well. So I guess that's pretty worrying when we're not even getting shots on target. Telford's won the ball here. That is lovely from him. Gonna dink that one over to Asante. If he can get to it, Asante does get to it. What can Asante do now? It's got to be good footwork. He's gonna get that across to Dom Telford. Then we're gonna ping that one across. Go on then, make the run to Ray. He does make the run. But back, and I mean, it's just trying to work an opportunity here, isn't it, at the moment? It's proving very, very difficult. Asante pings that one to Telford. He tries to get it to McAlney, and I just can't break him down. Really been the case here in this match that they've just sat so deep, I cannot break them down, and McAlney's pass was poor. I think I'm feeling some subs here any minute. McAlney does brilliantly. Wins it back. But now, play that through the centre to Telford. Telford, it's not enough room. He's picked the ball back up, and what's been given there, Ref? I'm not sure what's been given, but is this a penalty? It's a free kick. We were in to score, and he's given a free kick. Can't believe he's given a free kick here. I'm going to do my best to score it. I already know I'm horrendous at these. We'll just see what happens. I don't think it's going to go in. It's going to go miles over. I'm not sure why he didn't just let us play on, though. We are going to make 2 subs. We need them. Bert and Kelly coming off. I feel for them. 2 young Scottish lads. Kelly actually hasn't been that bad, but I just feel like we're going to bring on Banks in midfield. We're not creating enough. At this stage, it's a little bit worrying that a draw would be a good result for us, considering how well we've played. Bolton, again, though, has been unreal. Oh, Turnbull. Turnbull back to his Turnbull tricks, and please tell me Wilkinson was offside there. It doesn't look like it, and I just can't. We need the new centre-back. 2 shots for Walsall. And they lead 2-0. And we are going to lose this game. I can tell you now, the way we've played in this match, there is no way I score the goals needed. And more than anything, it's just infuriating, isn't it? Just absolutely infuriating, that. Well in Asante. Got McAlney there. He finds him as well. McAlney! Oh, what a save by Rose. First shot on target, 65th minute. He's going to drag his man out of position, which is really clever from him. He does that a lot. Banks back across. McAlney! Oh, it's blocked again. I'll tell you one thing, Walsall have done fantastically, and that's just defend really well. And then hit on the counter and just... They probably know from last year that we are really frail at the back. And they've just exploited it, to be honest with you. That's a good ball into Banks, though. Banks, surely... Oh, my God. How is this game 2-0 to Walsall right now? Banks comes on and pulls that massively wide. I don't even know if maybe he was looking for McAlney there. I don't know. There's no excuses for this result. Well, today just wasn't our day. It was Walsall's. I'm not quite sure how we've come away with that, with a defeat. I really can't, but that's what's happened. And our first loss of the season is going to come to a team that has come up with us in a game that we dominated. Couldn't create good enough clear-cut chances. And again, defensively, that second goal really hurt. A transfer off here for Tom King, which, let's be honest with ourselves, Colorado Rapids, you can bugger off. It's enough for Turnbull for today. So we're actually going to sign a centre-back here. Now, first of all, I'm going to go in for Cresswell on loan. If we can get a loan deal for him, like, it would be brilliant, this. Part of me actually wants 2 years. I'm going to try 2 years with fake Marcelo Bielsa here. Okay, we'll go with a 1 year. 1 year's fine. A little bit higher on the wage split than I'd like. I'd like to go 50-50. They're happy with that. So we'll see if Cresswell will be joining us. That would be a great signing. I've actually scouted some free agent centre-backs as well. So we've got Alonso, who's 64 rated Argentinian, a Colombian, and a Nigerian. And my only issue with these 3 centre-backs, boys, is I don't think it would make sense. I want them. I want all 3 of them, and they're probably all going to be extremely good. But if we're being honest with ourselves, would any of these 3 sign for League One Salford? Probably not. I do like the idea of Ronnie Edwards. I think he could be fairly good. He's fairly quick. I like Sibic as well, actually, from Hearts, though. He's a little bit more experienced, and he's going to be a bit quicker, but I don't want to sell him. Doyle isn't as quick. He's got the sprint speed, but not the acceleration. Now, Doyle would be the entire budget. Edwards would be the entire budget. I'm actually inclined here to wait on Cresswell. Does mean we have to go into this Cardiff City game, though, unfortunately. Oh, well, we've waited. Never mind then. I was going to say we're going to go into the Cardiff City game with Turnbull at the back, but we aren't. We're going to spend our budget now. One of those 2 centre-backs. Problem is they're both very good, and they're both so similar. Ronnie Edwards and Doyle are basically the same player. I'm going to go for Doyle first because of the year difference. Let's see what wages he wants as well. I really don't want to pay the 3 million mark. So if they just accept like 2.2 million, that would be lovely. No, they want an exchange player, which we're not doing. We're not giving up any of our youth. In fact, 2.5 seems like a really good deal. They're going to accept 2.5. This will all be down to the contract with Doyle. If he wants too much money on the wages, we won't do it. I've kind of set my mind on that coming into the season, that a club of our size wouldn't pay ridiculous wages. If it'll take 5 years, I'll have 5 years, please. He only wants 700 quid a week. Can you Adam and Eve it? He only wants 700 a week. Get yourself signed, lad. Taking a pay cut to join us. Taking a pay cut to join us. That is the deals most likely done, though. Callum Doyle, the centre-back partner for more this season. Again, this week he's really dangerous because the games are just coming thick and fast, but this will be the starting 11, and I have realised we still need a left-back, really, in reality, because we've got 2 right-backs, but we've only got 3. Now, we do have the 3 at the back formation we could utilise a little bit more. Now that we have more Doyle in the team, they could maybe perform better in a 3 than with Turnbull or Eastham. That would mean we wouldn't need a left back. But we've come crashing down to reality a little bit, haven't we, with that Walsall result? And this one's going to be really important because Cardiff are fighting up there, recently relegated. There's one thing we want. To be honest, I'd take mid-table this year, if we're being honest. But if we could push a little bit higher than that, it'd be nice. I'm just not sure, though. I'm not sure what we can get from these kind of teams. We're not quite in a position where we have a squad full of League One players. We've got some very good players, but certainly don't have a squad of League One players at this stage. That is great play, though. Burgess now. Waited and waited. Oh, handball. If we had handball on for in the box, we'd have had a penalty. I do find when you have got it on, though, you get a few too many penalties, to be fair. They've got some height back there as well today, so it's not going to be easy in those positions. Most importantly, we want to see how the 2 centre-backs perform together today. I'm really praying that they can form a fantastic partnership. Oh, Lowe needs to do better there, though. He comes in today for the first time ahead of Lund. There's still so many positions I would love to pick up players for, but, you know, we don't have infinite funds, and that's just simply it at the end of the day. Burgess now will ping that one over. It's not a bad ball over. Elliot List might get to that, and the pressure we're putting Cardiff under early is promising. Ping that one out wide. Shepherd today after Bolton had such a good day against Walsall, but knackered. And that's well in Doyle. Doyle's got a bit of height as well, which is filling me with even more confidence. This is nice. I can feel this being a good breakaway here. That might not be the ball I wanted, but I will ping it further on to Burgess. Burgess now with the opportunity, and he puts it beyond the goal. We might need some target practice, boys, because we had a similar situation in the last match. Cardiff aren't going to give us all too many chances as well. We've got to remember, this is a championship caliber team. The ball over the top there to Brown is actually really good. And the ball back across to Murphy was good, and King will save it. Be cautious, those looping balls over the top. I don't want to start getting undone by then all of a sudden. It's not something we've had to worry about in the past. Wow, Collins goes close. I'm not sure how this game's gone so far. And I'm not sure about our ability to put the ball in the back of the net at the moment. Feels like we don't have any. Well, can we settle in the match? There's been 1 or 2 opportunities, but I wouldn't say we settled. Go on then, Elliot. Make the run. It's not a bad ball in. I mean, again, I need to maybe just not do them because we don't have the height. Tierney now, again, just making the wrong decision at the wrong time. And I want to see Tierney flourish. I want to see him do well. But everybody has a level. And at the moment, Tierney's not performing to his level. I guess the question is 0-0 against Cardiff a bad result? And probably not. Ideally, you know, if you'd have said before the start of the game, get a draw, Yorkie, probably would have bitten your hand off. Elliot List now is going to ping that one out wide. That's a lovely ball out wide. It's what can Hunter do with it? And Hunter's got good footwork, so I'm really confident when Hunter's on the ball. Oh, that defending was smart. That defending was clever. That ball into Lowe was clever. And we are starting to cause them issues again here at the start of the second half. Can you win that, though? Oh, God, he's come and collected it. I didn't even know the goalkeeper was in the pack of players there. The raised pass, what is that? Yeah, I just don't know what it is today. We seem really sluggish with the passing. And oh, my God, that was close. Low there. Oh, there we go. I'm saying how sluggish we've been with the passing. Hunter's going to pile forward now. Will he be caught? He might be. If he gets it across to Elliot List, it's 1-0, but he can't put the ball across. Just trying to find the right pass here and make the right move. Low with a shot. Oh, what a save from Smithies. That's a little bit better from us. They've got a lot of height. This team really thrives on the height as Elliot List is in there for the header. And apparently, Banks has picked up an injury. I'm not quite sure when that happened. And I am extremely worried about it because he's been very good for us. His passing has been very good. That was nice. Hunter now. Back across to Tierney. Then he gets that back across to Lowe in a good position. And Smithies will save it again. Well, Banks is going to have to come off. We're going to have to bring Willock on, which is just... It's not ideal. Hopefully he can have a good game. I feel like we're banging on the door here. Banging on a door that's ready to be opened. And Moore will score his first goal for Salford City. The centre-back with a bang here at the start of the season. And I'll take that. We are beating Cardiff. Ex-Championship Cardiff. This is huge. What a ball in. What a corner. And no one was near Moore. He was all on his own. I feel like we deserve it. I'm not going to lie. I think we've been sloppy in parts. But I think we deserve that on the play of things. I'll try and ping that one out wide. We are. We're going to get it to McNeil. McNeil knows he's got List there in an acre. What a jump from Elliot List. What an assist from McNeil. The right mid, who was from the academy, has come in and put that ball there for him. Unbelievable. Elliot List scores. What a fantastic header. I said we shouldn't be crossing the ball in, but he was so wide open. I can't believe how much power he generates on that. Keeper didn't stand a chance. Oh, they've got the ball through to Murphy. What a finish that is. Poor defending, to be honest. We defended well in this match, but that was poor. Well, we were just giving them a little bit of a way. We are just giving them a little bit of a way back in. Elliot List is knackered. We brought on Abraham, and I think we just need to be smart here, and hopefully we can hold on to the victory. Ball's going to be pumped out. Sang. And the way that Cardiff are playing, I'm nervous. And 3 minutes being added on, I'm nervous about as well. I'm not over the moon with that more. Murphy's turned him. Good defending in the end. We need to get back. Oh, what a save from King. And I have the full-time whistle. Ref, please give me the full-time whistle. I'll do anything. I'll buy you an house, mate. Blow up. Why are we still playing, ref? We're over a minute over. Why are we still playing, ref? Why are we still playing, ref? Oh, my God. Murphy puts it wide. The whistle will blow, and we have beaten Cardiff. That was absolutely ridiculous there towards the end. Ended up being a really even game. I felt we had good patches in there. Again, I mean, I guess it's maybe just the difficulty. We're going to give up too many opportunities now. Still got some money left, but I think I'd rather save that now for January and see what position we're in. 4 weeks for Harry Banks. That's quite painful. He's been very good in the centre of the park. Transfer offer for Hunter. Absolutely rejecting that. He's been far too good for us on the left-hand side, and Burt hasn't quite got up to grips with the system yet. Of course, the more we train the guys, the better sharpness they'll get, the better they'll feel on the ball. So Accrington Stanley next in the league. This will be one of the simmed games, and hopefully the sim will be good to us this season. It was fairly good to us last season. It wasn't in this game, though. We do lose it 2-1. Elliot List with a goal for us early in the game. O'Sullivan coming back, though, and making our day pretty rubbish. Got a transfer offer for King. Again, there's been several for him in this window, and no one seems to get the message that that man is going absolutely nowhere. Right, so with Banks out, we're actually going to turn a little bit here to Kelly instead of Willock, just because I think, why not give the youth player a couple of opportunities where we've used him before? He's been pretty decent. We're taking on Charlton Athletic. They've got a rich history. They didn't manage to get promoted last season. Hopefully we can get another good result. We beat Cardiff, so I'm feeling pretty confident at the moment. I've chosen McAlnay today. There's a bit of a headache for me at the moment at Cam. Obviously, McAlnay and Tierney are the regulars, with Lado being the youngster, but we're coming up against this lad, Eric Esposito, who scored 3 and 3. Now I'm worried. I don't like this. Teray didn't do a good job there against Ghibli. Hunter did a brilliant job. Absolutely fantastic. And now there might be a break on. Keep going. Oh, what was that pass, Teray? I need to start learning that there's certain balls I just can't play. There's certain passes I'm just not going to be able to pull off. I'm still playing as if I'm using Inter. If you haven't started watching the Inter series more, you've got to do more. Oh, my God. You've got to just head that away. I know it hits him, but he just ends up being stuck in cement, and I can't do anything about it. And just like that, we're 1-0 down. And Charlton is a difficult challenge, but this is the frustration. Moore gets something onto it, and then I just can't move him. Forster Kasky makes it 1-0 Charlton with their first opportunity. First time we've seen anything from them. And it kind of comes from a Teray really bad pass. What a surprise. Teray playing a bad pass. He's been a decent defender, though. I don't want to be too mad to him. Oh, Lund's done brilliantly. McAlnay's ball has to be better. McAlnay's ball has to be better. It doesn't matter. Elliot List doesn't care. Can he get to the second ball? He can't. I mean, fair play to Elliot there, though. He made that out of absolutely nothing because the ball in from McAlnay wasn't good enough. Nice Pasito now. He's done really well. He's done really, really well. This could be dangerous. It's not could be. This is dangerous. Are they going to get the shot off? They're not. Are they going to get the cross off? I mean, they're just... I can't stop them. They're moving the ball so bloody quickly. There's nothing I could do. I can't change player in time. Castiello now. Charlton are playing like prime Barcelona here. Well in Bolton. I'll have less of that, please, Charlton. Where have you learnt that from? Who's Charlton manager right now, actually? I'd love to know. But it's just out of nowhere, like Barca. Has there been an update on FIFA? Because the gameplay passing today feels really bad. It feels super dangerous every time they come forward. Passes like that, like, it just opens wide up. Nobody marks anyone, and it just opens wide up. We're being embarrassed here, if I'm being honest with you. Been absolutely embarrassed. And we've had chances. That's what makes it even worse. We have created the odd chance, but they've had 2 shots, I think. It might be 3. Might be 3, to be fair. 3 attacks, and they've scored 2 of them again. And no matter what, I think it's probably the difficulty. It's not the centre-backs at this stage. Hunter now into McAlnay, who's got no height. We're putting the ball into the box to no one. Really, in reality, when you put the ball into the box in that situation, you're putting it into no one because we don't have any height on the pitch. Go on then, McAlnay. That's a good touch. McAlnay to get us back into the game, and that is 1 back. Well, that right there is pretty important. Give anything here for us to just have a better second half. I'm just really frustrated with that first half. Elliot List now. Good footwork from him. He's really good on the ball, but we find ourselves in these positions far too often. Elliot List now. Lund back into him. Then into McAlnay. Again, look at this. We're just having to try and pass our way through here. And it's not working. Kelly and Lund linked up really well there. Get that one into List. He can turn. He can't shoot. Can't shoot because the defenders covered really well and marked really well. As for our defenders today, not the same scenario, as they're literally just about to run right through me. Do we get a bit lucky here with Lund? I think he did a good job. But again, it's a good position. It's a good save from King. I genuinely feel like there's something happened with a patch, because the passing today has been really bad. Like, for the entire episode, like, my passing has just been... Some of the shooting as well, to be fair, but some of the passing has just been really dumb. Well, League One is really starting to hit us now, isn't it? McAlnay, back through. Get in, could I? Tierney's come on in a centre mid position for a little bit more creativity, because I do feel like we're missing Banks a lot, and we haven't won that header there, and that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. And Bolton wins it, but can't control it. It's the animations that are irritating me today, I'm not going to lie. Right, he's done brilliantly. He's found Hunter. Hunter pings it across to Elliot List, and there we go. Have some of that. I don't care how difficult the passing is going to be today. We're still going to be in these matches. 2-2. Elliot List is showing he can do it at League One level. Actually, Hunter again being all important. I just feel like this has been such a grind of it. Why is he not even going for it? I'm pressing A. Like, why is he not going for the ball there, man? Driving me mad. EA, what have you done? I genuinely don't know if there's been a patch, but I've just noticed in the Walsall game, in this one, the players just weren't playing the same. They just... I don't even know what it is. I can't even put my finger on it. What, like, the issue is. And then Asante stops running there. I genuinely can't. I can't put my finger on what the issue is. The point here, though, actually isn't a bad result. The match was really frustrating to play. I'm not going to lie. I'll never lie to you guys when it comes to the gameplay. But in terms of a game and a result, what a match. They go 2-0 up, come flying out the traps, and then we managed to settle a little bit, take over. I'll take a draw against Charlton. So next up here is Gillingham in the EFL Trophy, which I don't believe it is. I think this is actually the Papa John's. Is that what it's called on FIFA? I don't know, but I think this is actually the Papa John's. This is a team in the group. We should beat them. We really should, but you never know. The sim's not been great to me today. We do beat them 3-1. Telford missed a penalty, but still managed to score on Lund with a brace. Again, it's a cup that I think we could do well in, but I don't want to invest too much of the episode time into playing those games early into the competition. When we get into the knockout stages, it'll be a bit different. That is deadline day, but I've got to be honest, nothing's going to happen for us. There's going to be no deals done. I think we've had a really good window. Harry Maguire's gone to Stade Rennais. For Stade Rennais, 31 million. A bit of business. Right, so we go into the next episode, kicking off with Blackpool. Freshly relegated side. We're having a good time against them at the moment, so I'll probably play the first 3 games, to be honest with you. I'll probably play Blackpool, Sheffield Wednesday, Sunderland, and then Sim, Doncaster, and Wickham. Currently sat 14th in the league, but it's not too bad. We've got 8 points, right? 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. I'm not expecting promotion this year. And in fact, I would prefer if we didn't, because I don't want this series just to be we win the league, we win the league, we win the league. That's just not realistic. It's not how it would go. But in reality, we are only 1 win away from 5th. So we should bear that in mind. It's a very tight table at the moment. Peterborough topping it. But we are 1 win away from 5th. So there's loads of opportunities for us to catch up. And it's going to be difficult, though, because, of course, taking on Sheffield Wednesday in tomorrow's episode. Blackpool as well, which could be a problem. Sunderland, they've not started very well, so maybe they might be a bit of an easier game for us. That's going to be it for this one, lads. I think we've had a really good transfer window there, to be honest with you. Elliot List already proving he can do the business here in the league. I might play around with the sliders again. I don't know what the passing was today. It was driving me mad. Like, it was genuinely as if it had just... It was genuinely as if it had just gone in the bin, like, and it wasn't just the passing, it was the first touches, like, everything was just, I don't know, really weird today. Again, this could be me coming from playing Inter yesterday to then playing Salford today. I don't know, but we got good results in this one. We got another win. We got another draw. Frustrating defeat at the start, but it is what it is. But that's it from me. I'll see you in the next one.